Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils and the Texas A&M Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison, it is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Sun Devils headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Aggies offense comes onto the field first today. And here comes the junior running back. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Running inside, it's Owens. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Reed. Catch in the middle, it's Horton.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is he's still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama. Big physical guy who can make plays down the field. Craver can take a hitch route, 80 yards, and score. Still a really good 1-2 punch, and this Aggies offense, especially the passing attack, still going to be tough to stop.
Finds his tight end. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. On the move, it's Owens. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here's Reed to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Reed. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Reed to the air again. Looking for the score. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So Arizona State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Sun Devils come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. A give to Brown. Got a little grass. No, he got loose. He's at the 10. All the way. Touchdown, ASU.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason good. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Reed. Looking left. Makes the grab. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Texas A&M! The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. The short hands, it's Anderson. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense to start a drive, 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. The short hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you've got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Scanning the field, it's Bowling. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. Smashes through the tackle. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Sun Devils are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Sun Devils can really attack on this second and short. The run inside. It's Brown. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Again, it's Brown. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Pulls it in. It's Craven. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. Right on the money. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Throwing Reed. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Reed. He'll pull it down and run. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Sun Devils sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult. Already create.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Reed. With the catch, it's Craven. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He goes right back to the air. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Again, it's Reed. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Bringing the heat. Got it set up on the outside. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here's the pressure. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking. Very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Bowling. That's caught, it's Brown. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Gets it to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Hand off for Brown. Could be an alley. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Run in the red zone. It's Robinson. Makes his man miss. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick completion to the right. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Makes the grab. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Reed to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Aggies, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the right side. Here's a little room there. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Dances away. And he'll step
yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Boley. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They're working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moss. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll give it on the counter. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Bringing it back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They boot it away on 4th down. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Boley. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Harris. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the right. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, in this offense within striking distance. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. fired. On the last play, they'll go back to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Sun Devils want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Hauls it in.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
On 4th down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability...
A shot toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buck.
Caught, and he's got room. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Reed. Here's a heat. Lets it fly. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Edwards. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
39 Albatross. Here we go. Ready. Blue 30. Blues.
Play fake, Marcel Reed. Finds his man. It's Edwards. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club.